I want to share with you the name of my book. Let me introduce you to Coming Home. It's time to discover how right you are in a world that makes you feel so wrong. And I have to tell you, the more I write this book, the more excited I am to share it with all of you. So it's really coming to life because I have been working on my book proposal and I'm just finishing it up, and I'm going to be submitting it at the end of this week or early next week. And I'm really excited. And I have to tell you about my experience when I was writing it. So it turns out that book proposals have a lot of parts to them. And some of those parts sounded extremely overwhelming and scary to me. You have to do a marketing analysis, a competitive analysis, all this stuff about promotion, chapter summaries. You have to submit 2 completed chapters. I mean, that's not even all of it. And so when I went into the process of starting that writing, I was kind of dreading it, thinking, like preparing myself to get in there and, really just push myself, and it was going to be really hard. And, I've got 2 kids, a wife, a job. So I was, going to have to find these little windows of time to do it. Well, the first day that I started working on it, partway through the hours that I was doing it, I started to get really tired and my focus was going, and I started feeling myself kick into the pushing really hard to get it done. And I suddenly had this novel idea, and I said, all right, I'm going to try this differently. And when I'm working on this book proposal and I move into overwhelm or exhaustion, or it starts feeling like a lot of work to keep going, I'm going to stop. I'm going to end for the day, and then I'll pick it up the next time. And this other part of my brain was like, uh-oh, you're going to run out of time. This is not going to be good. And I said, well, let's just try this experiment. Well, guys, it was fabulous. It was so fabulous. I would do it. I would get so much writing done, and then I would hit a point and I would say, oh, okay, it's done for the day. Do you know, I would go home from writing that way, and I would be so present, and I would just feel relaxed. And when I would go back the next time to work on the writing, I would feel joyful again while I was writing. And it turns out that this is something I learned again and again in all different experiences in my life. But I already know that when we get in that mode, I've talked about it before, when we get in that mode of pushing and we start disregarding ourselves and how we're feeling to try and get things done, it actually makes us get so tight around it, right? So that it's harder to have clarity come in. Everything becomes more work. And when we create some space for what's actually going on, that's when the clarity comes in, ease comes in. And I know this in a billion other areas of my life, but I was thinking it wasn't going to be that way with this, and it turns out it applies to writing too. So I will be back. I'm back on social media now, so keep your eyes out. Okay, hope you guys are all doing well. Bye.